Welcome back. So far we have finished the polarigraphic technique and chrono techniques for the estimation of analytical samples. Now we are going to see the voltammetric techniques, various types of voltammetric techniques that are generally used for the analysis of elements. So during this voltammetric technique, there are the different types of technique like stripping voltammetry, cyclic voltammetry, or some linear sweep voltammetry. Okay. So there are the few techniques as like we have seen in the polarigraphy. So out of this, the first technique is the stripping voltammetry. Okay, stripping voltammetry technique. So in stripping voltammetry technique, generally the principle of this technique is likewise. So initially, some analyte which is to be like analyzed is kept in a certain container. So one microelectrode is inserted into that solution, and the analyte which is present in the sample solution is having very low concentration. So due to the low concentration, it will be like quite difficult to analyze that sample with accuracy. So during polarigraphy technique, we have seen that the limit for the analysis is about 10 raised to minus 6 to 10 raised to minus 7 molar. Okay, so this much limit only we can determine in the polarigraphic technique. But if you want to determine the low concentration range of around say 10 raised to minus 10 molar as such, then we need to have certain improved techniques. Okay, so this stripping voltammetry technique uses the different method for the analysis, in which the first step is nothing but the pre-concentration step. Okay, pre-concentration, and as the name suggests, the pre-concentration step is nothing but the concentration of concentrating the low ions. Okay, so we can say that the ions which are present in the low concentration of about 10 raised to minus 10 molar are first pre-concentrated on the electrode by the application of the electric potential, and once the pre-concentration has been occurred, we get to know the in the second step we just analyze the sample by using the stripping method. Okay, stripping method. So based upon the stripping method that has been used, these techniques are classified as anodic stripping and cathodic stripping voltammetry. So first of all, we will see the principle of this stripping voltammetry. So in stripping voltammetry, the analyte is first deposited on the microelectrode. So analyte is first deposited on the microelectrode, and which is from the stirred solution. Okay, the solution is in the stirred form. So after the accurately measured time period, the analysis is discontinued. Electrolysis is discontinued, and that electrolysis is nothing but this step is also called as a pre-concentration step. Okay, so hold this hold this step, that is from first deposition of that analyte onto the microelectrode by using electrolysis up to the stirring of the solution, and stopping that particular stirring and discontinuing the electrolysis at particular time interval. All of these steps are incorporated into the pre-concentration step. Okay, pre-concentration step. So there are the two methods of this voltammetry, stripping voltammetry. One is the anodic stripping voltammetry and another one is the cathodic stripping voltammetry. Okay, so what is the difference between these two steps or the two methods of stripping voltammetry? So one is the anodic and another one is the cathodic, and as the name suggests, anodic stripping voltammetry will uses the or will have the anode electrode as a anode in the second step. Okay, so in anodic stripping voltammetry, the microelectrode will behave as a cathode during the deposition or pre-concentration step, and as anode during the stripping step. Okay, so this is the difference between the two methods. So during deposition step or pre-concentration step, it is behaved as a cathode, and during the stripping state it will behave as an anode. So the element or the electrode which behaves as a anode during the stripping step is nothing but the anodic stripping method. And similarly for cathodic method we can say that, so the electrode will behave as a cathode during the stripping method or stripping step. So the deposition step of deposition of amount of electrochemical will depends upon the concentration of analyte. Okay, so how much that ions are present at that analyte, that only get deposited onto the electrode surface. So during pre-concentration step, the lowest detection limit are achieved of about like 10 raised to minus 10. Okay, so this has the better detection limit than the other polarographic methods. Okay, so once we have got to the that pre-concentration step done, we can strip that pre-concentrated electrode by using and detect that by using various polarographic methods. Okay, so like differential pulse polarography or some normal pulse polarographic method can be used for the that determination of ions. And specifically these techniques are used for the heavy element like lead, cadmium, thallium as such. Okay, so the excitation signal which is used for the uh, this is the excitation signal, that is input signal, and the what output we actually get. Okay, so here we can see that there is a like time lag. So okay, this symbol represents the time lag. So for certain interval of time we are having the constant potential. So during this constant potential, so above example is for the anodic stripping voltammetry. So initially the voltage is kept at very negative value. So once that voltage is negative, so the electrode will act as a cathode. So deposition will takes place on the surface of electrode. Okay, so due to the reduction process. So for the predetermined time interval, initially the analyte has been deposited onto this electrode, and after that time interval the electrode will like change its potential from to the higher or the more positive value. So initially this step is corresponds to the pre-concentration step. Up to this time interval we are having the pre-concentration step. Okay, so here we can see that here deposition step or the pre-concentration step is occurred here. And once this step has been occurred, then next step is our stripping step, that is from here to here. Okay, so during stripping step we get the actual analysis of our analyte. Okay, so the above example will shows the difference in the deposition and the that stripping of the two particular ion. Here cadmium and copper is used. Okay, cadmium and copper is used. So for initially for the deposition process, minus 1.0 volt voltage is applied for the deposition step. And once sufficient amount of that cadmium and copper has been deposited onto the electrode, then the potential will like solution is stopped for stirring, and the potential will increase to more positive value. And once that potential of about 0.7 volt has been achieved, so when the potential of about zero point 0.7 volt is achieved, the first ion that get that eliminated or strip off is nothing but the cadmium. So cadmium will given out. Okay, so in the next step, when the potential is of about like minus 1.0 volt, the copper is get strip off. Okay, so here we can see that the initially the constant potential or cathodic potential of about minus 1.0 volt is applied to the micro electrode, which will cause both cadmium and copper ions to get reduced and deposited on the metal surface. Okay, so the electrode which is maintained at this potential for several minutes so as to get the sufficient amount of reduction for the two metal ions. So Here the that specifically we can say that for 30 seconds this voltage is maintained at about minus 1.0 volt. The potential, then the potential of the electrode, the potential of the electrode then decrease linearly to the less negative value, or more often we can say that it is increased to the more positive value, while the current in the cell is measured as a function of time or the voltage. So output is nothing but the current versus time or voltage. So the resulting voltammogram will show the output for the particular ions. So at about minus 0.6 volt we get the cadmium peak, so it gets oxidized, so causing the sharp increase in the current. As a result of this, the cadmium which is uh, get released into the ions, okay, in the solution. So the current peaks and then decreases to its original value when the all the that cadmium has been stripped off, okay. And then the second peak will be occur for the oxidation of copper, which is then observed when the potential which has reached to the value of around minus 0.1 volt, okay. So it is minus 0.1 volt. So for this much potential we get the peak for copper ion. Here we can see that. So for 0.6 volt we get the peak for cadmium, and for copper we get the peak of around minus 0.1 volt. So this is the qualitative analysis, and for quantitative analysis the height of peak will gives you the information about the weight of the deposited metals, okay, or indirectly we can get the amount of that analyte sample present in the given sample, okay. So stripping methods are of the prime importance in the trace work analysis, because the concentration aspect of the electrolysis will permit the determination of very small amount of analyte with reasonable accuracy. So the analysis of the solution of the range 10 raised to minus 6 to 10 raised to minus 9, which has become feasible by using this simple and rapid method, okay. So this method, that is stripping voltammetry, is useful for the analysis of cadmium and this copper. We have seen the example, okay. And this stripping method will uses the phenomenon of both first the pre-concentration step and another one last, the second step is the stripping step, okay. So both step has been used for the analysis of particular elements, and the analysis is generally done by using normal pulse or differential pulse polarigraphic method. So this analysis will, second step is same, but the first step is pre-concentration step, which will gives you the better accuracy, that is of around 10 raised to minus 6 to 10 raised to minus 9 molar solution can be analyzed, okay. And here it should be oxidation step, mistake is there, so you just correct this. So here cadmium should give, this reaction should be in the reverse direction, okay. Oxidation step, okay. Next we will see the adsorptive stripping voltammetry.